I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I got some news. Yeah, I'm back. I was gone for a sec, now I'm back. On a unwanted vacation where I was at. Time to get the thoughts right back in my head. Bearer of bad news, yeah, I'm back. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I got some news, yeah, I'm back. First day out, all I needed pad and something to write with. Going out, now I'm in the booth and I'm going in. Feel some type of way, well I tell you now I feel the same. Ain't nobody give me a pop, man, to piss in. Mama never held my hand, running around wildin'. Tech Glenn, that's what the older Zoes call me. My god brother KG, blacker than any African, but he's smoother than any criminal that I ever seen. Y'all already know who my right hand man is, Mr. Teflon, any living little Pakistan. Man, I missed my man while I was gone in the can. All I had time to do, man, was sit back and think, reconstruct my brain. Now I'm ready to get back in the paint. Double dribble, turnover. Now I'm playing defense. Hardcore in the water is more like single swim. The way that I'm smoking, call it the ocean twins.
KWIK Daily Devotionz. The magic word, attitude. Attitude is defined as the position or bearing as indicating action, feeling, or mood. And to be real, it's our action, feeling, or mood that determines other folks' feeling, actions, and moods towards us. Alright, question, check this out. So what does that tell us? What does that indicate to ourselves? I got an announcement. This goes forth as well, surprisingly, towards our success and our failures. Check this out. You live on 3 different levels of being. 1, you are a spiritual being. 2, your mind is marvelous. 3, you live in a physical body. Right? So, living in a physical body, this is what happens. It is the spiritual, non-physical world where the thought energy, right? The thought energy, this is the area where the magic happens. And that spiritual, non-physical world, that's where you bring thoughts in, that's where you bring your indications, that's where you bring feelings in. You know what I'm saying? If you look at it, that's where you basically deposit a thought into your mind and then, you know what I mean, filter it. Imagine like you have a half a line between your mind, and then you filter that down with feeling, which makes it become essential, right? So remember, attitude is our position of bearing as indicating action, feeling, or mood. All right, repeat that with me. Say this with me. Like, attitude is our position of bearing as indicating action, feeling, or mood. All right. Now, we truly think with images or pictures. I remember when I was young, I told my brother that I was like a visual learner, right? And he quickly stopped me, quick. Like, he stopped me in my tracks, not knowing I was speaking in this manner, right? The insight that he gave me was great. Truly it was, to be open that I could learn anyway. This I knew, but I didn't want to seem like a wise ass, so I simply stayed silent because I was talking about something particular. See, we know what the body looks like, but we don't have one for the mind. No one has ever seen the mind. Where there is no image, there is confusion. The image is what brings order into the mind. This is why Solomon said, where there is no vision, the people will perish. So, like, key thing to always remember that attitude is expressed like through the mind and through the body. Attitude is expressed through the mind and through the body. Everything in the universe is either growing or dying. It's create or disintegrate. While there is no vision, the people will perish. You know, going back to that statement Solomon said. It was truly in the jailhouse, though, when I stumbled upon this beautiful truth of without an image of the mind, your understanding of attitude can be very distorted. However, though, that does not mean you won't be successful. You can have a great attitude and become highly successful, yet not understand exactly what attitude is and how it has affected your success in life, right? So people in this position are called frequently as unconscious competent. When this is the case, a person's success is not transferable, since their success has a foundation in their attitude, and since they do not have a clear understanding of what attitude is, they would be unable to explain the cause of their success to another person, possibly a loved one, right? Situations like this honestly are not uncommon. So remember this about the magic word attitude. It is then our attitude towards life that will determine life attitude towards us. Now, what does this mean exactly? Everything operates on the law of cause and effect. Everything we say or do will cause some effect. Now we're charged with producing causes and the effects, and our rewards of our actions will always take care of themselves of our causes and effects. That's why I can say success can be guaranteed success can be guaranteed in life, like if we live life in a certain way. So what I mean by that is like good attitude produces good results. Fair attitude produces fair results. Bad attitude or poor attitude produces bad attitude or poor results. So we must always remember that everything operates off the law of cause and effect. If we always just remember that everything operates off the law of cause and effect, we will be able to grasp things in a whole different manner. You know what I mean? This is how I was able to grip myself with my stronghold. I knew that was my stronghold. So, like, let's go back to the stronghold, right, of drinking. Every time I drank, right, I was literally saying that I was a failure. Every sip. And I drank a lot. So think about it. Every sip, I was saying that I was a failure. So I was bound to fail in everything that I was doing. But I had to use failure as a crutch to be able to be my level up, because I had to hit bottom to be able to come up. So it's like everything that would have happened, if I know that that's my stronghold, whatever your stronghold would be, whenever you cut that head off, whenever you get to that point, and it's been a long time, it's been about 9 years, then everything will come into fruition. It'll make more sense. You get what I'm saying? So always remember, everything operates off the law of cause and effect. So don't be too hard on yourself. Just know that what you're seeing right now is just produced from what your cause and effect was from before. Now just change it. Anything it may be. It could be the worst scenario. Anything. Change your attitude and watch it shake. Alright, I'm gonna keep thugging for the spirit. I'm just trying to put y'all on, pour it on y'all. And really, to be real with you, the greatest thing is I'm sharing with y'all necessarily what I'm learning. The same things that I'm going through. Trying to paint that picture so you can be able to see it too. Like, such as seeing the mind as, a sense of being split in two. One part of it being, your idea of whatever it is that is necessarily going on. You can change it. It could be bad, right? Remember, the mind is split. And then when you filter it to go down to the second part of the mind, make sure while you're doing that, the feelings and all those things, the great sensations of the feeling of what it is your wish being fulfilled will come, truly it will. Alright, I'm gonna keep thugging like I told y'all for the spirit. Y'all just put what I'm saying into effect and try it.